My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, reflect with me for a moment on the very fabric of our existence, on those moments when the veil of the unseen seems to thin, when the conscious mind recedes, and we enter a realm of profound mystery, the world of dreams. Is it merely a jumble of subconscious thoughts, a random firing of neurons, or is there something far deeper, something divinely significant at play? Understand this: the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that dreams are not all the same. They are not. There are distinct categories, and to truly grasp their meaning, to truly benefit from this incredible phenomenon, we must distinguish between them. First, there is the Ru'ya, as-Saliha, the righteous dream, the true vision, the dream that comes directly from Allah the Most High. This is a part of prophethood, a glimpse into the unseen, a divine message, a glad tiding. How many times did the prophets receive revelation through dreams? Think of Yusuf, peace be upon him, and his initial dream, a profound vision that set the course for his entire life, a vision that was fulfilled years later, precisely as he saw it. This is a mercy from Allah, a way for him to communicate, to guide, to warn, to give us hope. These dreams are clear, often vivid, and leave a powerful impression of truth and serenity. They are not confusing, they are illuminating. Then there are the dreams, or rather the nightmares, the hulm, that come from Shaytan. Yes, the accursed devil. He seeks to disturb you, to frighten you, to sow discord and sadness in your heart. You wake up agitated, fearful, distressed. These are not from Allah. These are whispers, attempts to derail your peace, to make you doubt, to make you despair. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us how to deal with these. Seek refuge in Allah from the devil. Spit lightly to your left 3 times. Turn over and do not narrate it to anyone. Do not give Shaytan the satisfaction of seeing his mischief affect you. And finally, there are the hadith and nafs, the self-talk dreams. These are the reflections of your daily life, your worries, your desires, your thoughts, your fears. You've been thinking about something all day, you're stressed about work, you're longing for something, and your mind processes it in your sleep. These are often fragmented, illogical, and hold no real significance beyond reflecting your waking state. They are simply the mind's way of sorting through the day's experiences. So when a dream comes to you, ask yourself, is it clear, beautiful, and brings peace? Or is it frightening, disturbing, and leaves you anxious? Or is it merely a jumble of daily thoughts? This distinction is crucial. Do not rush to interpret every dream. Do not allow every fleeting image to dictate your life. The true dreams are a blessing, a gift, a sign of Allah's care for His servant. They are a reminder that the unseen is real and that Allah is always watching, always guiding, but they are not for everyone to interpret. Seek knowledge, seek guidance from those who truly understand the Qur'an and Sunnah, for the interpretation of dreams is a profound science, not a mere guess. Let your heart be pure, let your intentions be sincere, let your connection with Allah be strong, and know that if Allah wills, He will show you what is good, what is true, even in your sleep. My dear brothers and sisters, let us delve deeper into that initial profound statement, that fundamental truth about the world of dreams, that they are not merely a fleeting phenomenon, a trivial byproduct of our sleeping minds, but rather a profound mystery imbued with a divine significance that often eludes our waking comprehension. Think about it. What is it that truly happens when the eyes close, when the body rests, and the conscious mind, with all its logical constructs and earthly concerns, begins to recede? We enter a realm where the rules of our physical world no longer apply. Gravity might cease to exist. Time might warp and stretch, or compress into a single instant. We might fly. We might converse with those long departed. We might witness events yet to unfold. unfold. Is this not in itself a testament to something beyond the mundane, something that hints at a greater reality? Indeed, the very act of dreaming is a miracle, a testament to the intricate design of our souls and the vastness of Allah's creation. It is a state where the soul, unburdened by the physical constraints of the body, seems to traverse dimensions, to receive impressions, to perceive truths that are veiled from our waking senses. This is why the early Muslims, the righteous predecessors, and indeed the Qur'an and Sunnah themselves, gave such immense weight to the phenomenon of dreams. They understood that within this mysterious realm lay whispers from the divine, insights into the unseen, and sometimes even prophecies of what is to come. Consider the human being, a composite of body and soul. While the body sleeps, inert and still, the soul remains active, engaged in a journey of its own. Where does it go? What does it encounter? These are questions that have puzzled philosophers and scientists for millennia. But for the believer, the answer is steeped in faith. The soul, in its essence, is connected to its Creator, and in the state of sleep, that connection can sometimes manifest in ways that are truly extraordinary. It is not just random noise. It is not merely the brain consolidating memories. No, it is far more profound. It is a window, however fleeting, however obscured, into the vastness of Allah's knowledge and power. The divine significance of dreams is underscored repeatedly in our sacred texts. The Qur'an itself narrates the dreams of prophets, peace be upon them, as pivotal moments in their prophetic missions. Think of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, commanded through a dream to sacrifice his beloved son, Ismail. This was not a random thought. This was a divine instruction, a test of unparalleled magnitude, delivered in the mysterious realm of sleep. Or consider Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, whose very story begins and ends with dreams. His initial vision of the 11 stars, the sun and the moon prostrating to him, and his later interpretation of the king's dream, which saved an entire nation from famine. These were not mere psychological phenomena. They were instruments of divine will, vehicles for Allah's plan to unfold. And what about the dreams of the common believer? Are they entirely devoid of this divine touch? Absolutely not. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that after his prophethood, true dreams would become one of the few remaining parts of prophethood for the righteous. This is a tremendous honor, a profound blessing. It means that even in our ordinary lives, Allah, in His infinite mercy and wisdom, can choose to communicate with us, to guide us, to warn us, or to give us glad tidings through the medium of a dream. It is a subtle form of revelation, not legislative, but personal, a gentle nudge from the divine. This understanding elevates dreams from mere physiological occurrences to potential spiritual experiences. It calls upon us to pay attention, not with superstition, but with contemplation and a heart open to divine signs. It reminds us that our existence is not confined to the tangible, the visible, the measurable. There is an unseen world, a realm of profound realities, and sometimes, in the quietude of the night, when our conscious defenses are lowered, a sliver of that unseen reality is unveiled to us. It is a reminder of Allah's constant presence, His intimate knowledge of our affairs, and His boundless capacity to guide and protect us, even when we are lost in the slumber of this world. The mystery is profound, but the significance is undeniably divine. Let us move from the general profound truth of dreams to a critical specific understanding that is absolutely vital for every believer. Not all dreams are the same. This is not a matter of opinion or conjecture. This is a fundamental teaching from our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. To treat every image that flickers across the canvas of your sleeping mind as if it carries the same weight, the same message, or the same source, is to fall into a dangerous trap of confusion and misguidance. Imagine for a moment if you were to interpret every fleeting thought that enters your waking mind as a divine command, or every random fear as an impending catastrophe. You would be in a state of perpetual anxiety and chaos. The same principle applies, perhaps even more acutely, to the world of dreams. Because the dream state is often less tethered to the logic of our waking hours, it becomes even more imperative to have a clear framework, a divine methodology for understanding what we experience. And Islam, in its perfect wisdom, provides precisely that. The Prophet, peace be upon him, with his unparalleled wisdom and his direct connection to the divine, did not leave us in the dark concerning this mysterious aspect of our lives. He categorized dreams for us, giving us the tools to discern, to understand, and to react appropriately. This categorization is a tremendous mercy from Allah, a shield against misinterpretation, against unnecessary fear, and against false hopes. Without this distinction, how would we navigate the often bizarre landscapes of our nocturnal experiences? We would be left to the whims of our own limited understanding, or worse, to the interpretations of charlatans and the whispers of Shaytan. Think of the consequences of failing to make this distinction. Someone might have a terrifying nightmare, a hulm from Shaytan, designed to instill fear and sadness, and they might wake up convinced that a great evil is about to befall them, leading to unnecessary distress, and perhaps even a weakening of their faith. Or conversely, someone might have a dream that is merely a jumbled reflection of their daily anxieties, a hadith and nafs, and they might mistakenly believe it to be a divine sign, leading them to make rash decisions based on a mere projection of their subconscious. Both scenarios are detrimental, both lead to confusion, and both can pull a believer away from the clarity and peace that Islam offers. This is why the clear teaching that dreams fall into distinct categories is not just an academic point, it is a practical necessity for spiritual well-being. It empowers the believer with knowledge. It tells you when you wake up from a dream, pause, don't immediately jump to conclusions, don't immediately narrate it to everyone you meet. Instead, first, ask yourself, from what source did this dream likely originate? Was it a clear, beautiful vision that filled your heart with peace and certainty? Or was it a disturbing, frightening experience that left you agitated and distressed? Or was it simply a chaotic replay of your waking thoughts and concerns? This process of discernment, guided by the prophetic teachings, allows us to filter out the noise, to dismiss the mischief of Shaytan, and to recognize the true blessings and guidance that may come from Allah. It is a testament to the comprehensive nature of Islam, which provides guidance not only for our waking actions and beliefs, but also for the mysterious realm of our sleep. It teaches us that even in our most vulnerable state, Allah has provided a framework for understanding, for protection, and for spiritual. So let us internalize this crucial truth. Dreams are not a single undifferentiated phenomenon. They are diverse, they have different sources, and understanding these categories is the first step towards truly benefiting from this profound aspect of our existence. Let us now turn our attention to the most sublime category of dreams, the one that truly elevates this nocturnal experience into a profound spiritual phenomenon, the Ru'ya as Saliha, the righteous dream, the true vision. This is not just any dream, this is the dream that comes directly from Allah, the Most High, the All-Knowing, the All-Wise. It is a divine communication, a whisper from the unseen, a manifestation of His infinite mercy and guidance. When we speak of a Ru'ya as Saliha, we are talking about something distinct, something pure, something that carries the undeniable stamp of truth. These dreams are often characterized by their remarkable clarity. Unlike the jumbled, fragmented, and often nonsensical dreams that arise from our own subconscious or the mischief of Shaytan, the righteous dream is coherent, vivid, and leaves a lasting impression of reality. You wake from it not with confusion, but with a sense of understanding, a feeling of peace, and often a profound conviction that what you have witnessed is true. There is a light in these dreams, a certainty that permeates your very being. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that the Ru'ya as-Salihah is a part of prophethood. Think about the immense weight of that statement. While prophethood itself has concluded with our beloved Prophet, the essence of divine communication through dreams remains, for the righteous among us, as a remnant, a blessed legacy. It is a way for Allah to continue to guide His sincere servants, to give them glad tidings, to warn them of impending dangers, or to strengthen their resolve in times of difficulty. It is a testament to Allah's continuous care for His creation, a subtle yet powerful means by which He interacts with those who strive to draw near to Him. Consider the examples from the Qur'an, the stories that illuminate this divine reality. The dream of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him, as a young boy, seeing the 11 stars, the sun and the moon prostrating before him. This was not a childish fantasy, it was a Ru'ya as-Salihah, a premonition of his future greatness, a divine blueprint that would unfold over decades of trials and triumphs. Its truth was undeniable, its fulfillment precise. Or the dream of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him, a profound and weighty vision, in which he was commanded to sacrifice his son Ismail. This was a test of ultimate submission, communicated not through a direct voice, but through the mysterious, yet utterly clear, medium of a dream. Its source was divine, its command absolute, and its purpose a demonstration of unwavering faith. For the ordinary believer, the Ru'ya as-Salihah might not involve grand prophetic events, but its significance is no less profound on a personal level. It could be a dream that offers comfort during a period of grief, a warning against a path that would lead to harm, an encouragement to persevere in a good deed, or a sign of acceptance for a prayer made. These dreams are a source of immense spiritual strength, a direct affirmation that Allah is with you, that He hears you, and that He guides you. They instill a deep sense of gratitude and reinforce the believer's trust in Allah's plan. It is crucial, therefore, to recognize these dreams for what they are, a pure gift, a blessing from the Most Merciful. They are not to be taken lightly, nor are they to be misinterpreted by those lacking knowledge. When such a dream occurs, it is a moment of profound connection, a reminder that the veil between the seen and the unseen is sometimes lifted, allowing a glimpse of divine truth to penetrate the slumbering soul. This is the Ru'ya as-Salihah, a beacon of light in the darkness of the night, a true vision from Allah. We have spoken of the blessed visions from Allah, the Ru'ya as-Salihah, and the malicious whispers of Shaytan, the Hulm. Now let us turn our attention to the third, and perhaps most common, category of dreams, the Hadith an-Nafs. This term, which literally translates to self-talk or whispers of the self, perfectly encapsulates the nature of these dreams. They are, in essence, a reflection, a projection, a processing of your own waking life, your thoughts, your anxieties, your desires, your fears, and your experiences. Think of your mind as a vast, intricate library. Throughout the day, you are constantly absorbing information, encountering situations, engaging in conversations, feeling emotions, and grappling with problems. This influx of data doesn't simply vanish when you close your eyes. No, your mind continues to work, to sort, to process, to file away, and sometimes to replay these experiences in the mysterious realm of sleep. The Hadith an-Nafs are precisely this: the subconscious mind, sifting through the day's events, attempting to make sense of them, or simply re-experiencing them in a less structured, more fluid form. These dreams are characterized by their often mundane and illogical nature. You might dream of a conversation you had earlier that day, but with strange twists or unexpected outcomes. You might find yourself in a familiar place, but with unfamiliar people, or bizarre alterations. You might be reliving a stressful situation from work, or pondering a decision you need to make, or simply replaying a pleasant memory. The scenarios in Hadith an-Nafs dreams are typically fragmented, disjointed, disoriented, and lack the profound clarity or the intense emotional impact of either a righteous vision or a terrifying nightmare. They often feel like a jumble, a stream of consciousness without a clear narrative or a singular, overriding message. The key distinction here is their source. They originate from within you. They are not external communications from Allah, nor are they external attacks from Shaytan. They are internal processes. The mind's way of defragmenting, of consolidating, of simply being busy during the hours of sleep. If you've been deeply worried about a financial issue, you might dream of money, or lack thereof. If you've been longing for a particular person, they might appear in your dream. If you've been stressed about an upcoming exam, you might dream of failing it, or even of being unprepared. These are not prophecies. They are echoes of your waking state. It is absolutely vital to understand this category, for it prevents us from falling into the trap of over-interpretation. Not every dream holds a hidden meaning, and certainly not every dream is a divine sign or a demonic omen. To obsess over every random dream, to seek profound interpretations for every fleeting image that arises from your own subconscious, is to waste precious time and energy, and potentially to lead yourself astray. It can foster unnecessary anxiety, create false hopes, or even cause you to make decisions based on something that has no bearing on reality, beyond your own internal processing. The wisdom of the Prophet's categorization is profound here. By identifying hadith and nafs, he gave us permission, and indeed the guidance, to dismiss the vast majority of our dreams as simply reflections of our daily lives. This liberates us from the burden of trying to decipher every single nocturnal experience. It allows us to focus our attention and our interpretive efforts on those rare, truly significant dreams that are indeed from Allah, and to know how to properly seek refuge from those that are from Shaytan. So when you wake from a dream that feels like a replay of your day, or a chaotic jumble of thoughts, recognize it for what it is: simply your mind at work, processing the vast tapestry of your waking existence. It is a natural part of being human, but it carries no divine message or prophetic significance.